whatever Hatha Yoga is prevalent now,
Yeah.
it was designed around men, mostly.
Yes.
Mostly. Men don't have stability issues, they have intensity issues. For example, Surya Namaskar is now not there in any of the known texts.
It is not. Yes. The word is used so casually that, okay, go do yoga. But why? How?
Calmness
Okay.
has become the face of yoga. That's
Yeah.
it's half true.
Most people go to a yoga class to relax themselves or to de-stress themselves, isn't it? But what if I told you that by chasing this calmness or de-stressing yourself in a yoga class, you're missing out on the most important aspect of the practice? Ancient texts, in fact, talk about Hatha Yoga not as a de-stressor or as a calming, but it is known to give you a very mind-blowing or an intense experience. Yes, you heard it right. Welcome to the Meeting Point podcast. I'm Sarika, your host. And whatever I just spoke about is just a glimpse of what we are going to discuss in the podcast. We have invited Vasudeva sir, who studied chemical engineering but took a deep dive into the subject of yoga, studied the subject for many, many years, was an ex-professor at S-VYASA also. He's going to talk about Hatha Yoga and the practices that we are missing out on in our regular classes. And remember to watch the whole podcast. Don't miss out on the key elements that he is speaking about in the entire podcast. And remember to like and subscribe our channel and leave some comments. Share your thoughts with us on how did you find the podcast and what else would you like us to speak on. Thank you and enjoy the podcast now. Namaskar Vasudeva sir. Welcome to the Meeting Point podcast.
Thank you.
This is unbelievable. I had never thought we would be doing a podcast here in Pune.
I came for the first time and pleasant surprise. You invited.
Yeah. So you've spent quite many years in, yogic wisdom and understanding the subject and everything. So, as per you, who is a yogi or what is a yogi? If we have to understand that.
Simpler way, if you put it, it doesn't matter who it is. Human being is fundamentally not satisfied. He's hungry for something.
Yeah.
They're seeking something.
Yeah.
Human being is innately a seeker. That nobody can deny. They are always seeking something.
Yeah.
It is just that the way they will approach that process may differ from person to person.
Yes.
Some will try to exaggerate the survival process itself and try to satiate their hunger. They will try to exaggerate food and home and clothing and all that. Some others may realize it doesn't work, I have to do something else. Human beings have kind of meddled with it and taken it off course by thought has meddled with it and it has started telling that I know where to go, where to take you, what is the end. It will only take you to things that you have already experienced or you already know in some way.
Okay.
I know that person, I want to make friends with him. I have seen this job, I want to. So you know something and you just want to achieve it. Thought can never take you to something beyond itself.
Okay.
Then you have to consciously approach this. Okay, life itself is trying to go somewhere. It is not my making.
Okay.
Through me, it is trying to go ahead. It's not my personal hunger, my personal desire or anything. So evolution is going ahead. That's how actually many of them, I think Swami Vivekananda, Aurobindo, they defined yoga like that. So yoga is a process where you can compress the process of evolution into few months or few weeks. What would happen in many, many decades or centuries can be compressed if you consciously approach it. Yoga as a method would be to facilitate this process of evolution. Whatever is trying to happen. You don't decide where it will go. You just facilitate. It will go somewhere. If I put it very simply for today's people, everybody wants to be mind blown.
Mind blown, okay.
Why did they come up with that phrase? They came up with that phrase. Everybody started talking about it because they realized I have to go beyond this. I have to arrest my mental process and something more has to happen.
Right.
Not in dullness, but in extreme intensity.
Yeah.
Dullness also mind goes away, but that's not what we seek. That confusion also happens. This is something I talk very often. Extremes look similar. Vivekananda points that out always. Too much dark, too much bright, you can't see. They have similar characteristics.
Yeah.
So same thing with the mind. When your liveliness goes down, mind is dormant. When intensity is pitched up, liveliness is pitched up, again mind becomes
Blank.
suspended.
Yeah.
It won't go absent. Mind will be there, but it will be suspended.
Okay.
It will be like the moon in daytime. That is what people are calling as mind blowing.
Okay.
Why they want to excite themselves and get mind blown is that something in them is pushing them. But it is being done so unconsciously and it won't sustain.
Okay.
To get mind blown, you have to watch a movie or some match, cricket match, something.
Or do something thrilling or...
It won't sustain also. It will be momentary. So yoga is a conscious method to get yourself mind blown sustainably and stay there.
And stay there. I think that is more important, right? We don't stay there.
Yeah.
Immediately.
With whatever we are doing, it is like a trampoline. We are jumping.
Yeah.
And collapsing again.
Yeah.
So yoga, when you are approaching this, okay, I am hungry, I want something more. Let me facilitate this. You can employ various methods. Yoga is now the general term. You can employ various methods, various faculties. Final goal is that. Everybody wants to be mind blown. Nobody will deny that.
Okay. But many people don't know maybe yoga could be one way of doing that.
Yeah. Because extremes look similar, the yoga field itself is being associated with calmness and dullness, some kind of thing. Nobody highlights the intensity part of yoga. Extremes have similar characteristics. They are not similar. So there is some kind of deep ease and calm.
Yes.
But it is not only calm. It is tremendous intensity. That part is not being highlighted enough. So the mostly people will highlight calmness, serenity.
Yeah.
It will give the impression of
reduce your stress.
comfort and sleeping and relaxing.
Yeah.
That's only half true. So if they know, they will take it up.
People look at yoga as only asana practice. I mean, that's how now it has been perceived and promoted or whatever. So all they're doing is physical practice. Okay, very few probably will progress from there to pranayama and meditation and all of that. Would these people who are into asana practice be able to experience this?
The core aspects of Hatha Yoga, which characterizes Hatha Yoga, have somewhat gone away from the public practices. The asana practice has become very, very simplified, holding the posture and all that. So many of the crucial aspects of Hatha Yoga, the breath aspect, Ujjayi aspect, Bandhas aspect, Kumbhaka aspect, I mean, it will be done in asanas itself. When you employ that they become mudra and all that, locks. So that is, if you do that, it will become, I mean, pranayama will become part of it. Then you can do just sitting, then you can do meditative. So if they are doing very, very simplified version, that may not take them forward. It may just become just physical thing. That simplification was done so that it will reach more people. That simplified version will give you a sense of calm and ease. It will calm the system down. Health benefits it will give. But intensity it may not.
Okay.
give.
That is what we have observed, and we've discussed it amongst various teachers who are facilitators who are in the field of yoga, that modern people do not want to go to that next step. They look at it as a 1 hour practice, because I will not be able to exercise. I have long sitting jobs and everything. That is my 1 hour. I just want to move and get back to work. That's how they look at it.
The loosening thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that's the only understanding that they have. They don't want to progress to the next. Probably they look at it as, okay, I don't want to reach Kaivalya or...
No, they want to reach. They want to get mind blown.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
maybe different way, I guess.
I mean, they are presently not associating yoga with that. That's the problem. They don't think that this will give me mind-blowing things.
Yeah.
So this will only calm me down. So they're not looking at that as some kind of solution. Calmness has become the face of yoga. That's it's half true, so it's a problem.
Yeah. How do we work on this whole dilution that has happened?
Well, anything that grows very quickly will have all these consequences. Yoga, it grew very quickly last 10 years, so that it didn't have sufficient people to form the foundation. It depends on any method, not just yoga, any spiritual method will only remain as potent as the number of people that will show the results with that method. Otherwise, it is just a method people will talk. Inspiration will finally come from people only, not from a book. It won't come from
Not from a book, People who get into yoga professionally, to teaching and everything. So they are still looking out, okay, what course is good, which course to do, how do I increase my knowledge, etc., etc. Because again, everything is spread. Everyone is now trying to conduct courses and everything, right? So perhaps they also don't have the right knowledge to disseminate to their students to take them to the next level.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Yeah, because
that issue is there.
That is a big issue then, I think.
Yes.
And probably that has to be rectified at its root, no?
So when the online workshops that I conduct, I do it for yoga practitioners existing. It's for yoga teachers.
Okay.
So many people who have many years of experience, they are attending that and they are realizing, okay, there is something more. Like why the practice is like this and how it can be fine-tuned.
What about, the pranayama practice in Hatha Yoga that we have in Hatha Yoga Pratipika and all of that? That is a big gateway to transformation, right? I mean, once you start practicing pranayama for a long time and just completely surrender to that whole practice is when you actually start going to the next level.
Strictly speaking, pranayama means suspension of breath.
Yeah.
That is what is called as pranayama. Kumbhaka is the actual pranayama.
Yeah.
And all the regulation and forceful breathing, whatever is done, finally for that. So today again, the pranayama also, just as yoga has been associated with calmness, pranayama has been associated only with that alternate nostril breathing, which is soothing and calming. But that's not the only pranayama. So there is like Kapalabhati and Bhastrika and Ujjayi breath, which are all invigorating. Instead of taking coffee, if they do 10 minutes Ujjayi, that will give them the same sparkle, actually. So again, there also first some more exertive breath is done. Then the slower ones, then using sounds.
Sounds as in terms of japa or?
No, chant, ma.
Okay.
Nada kriya and all that. So again, it's once people get a taste of that, when they see, then they will do. If they find it boring, nobody will do.
So I think it all boils down to who is the person making them do it. If the person is qualified enough, knows the subject.
Yeah, by default, it has become this cliche, no?
Yeah.
Calm yourself down, relax.
Yeah.
By default, it has become that. So people also are associating with only that.
Yeah. All the doctors also, when there's some hypertension or some sort of illness or whatever, go do yoga. But that the key essence of that is lost. I mean, it just, the word is used so casually that, okay, go do yoga. But why? How?
Actually, if people really understand why they are supposed to do yoga when they have a disease, they will also understand why they have to do yoga further. Because it is just a progression. You would have studied it in that MSc course. Hypertension means energy is clogged in certain region of the body. It is not free.
Yes.
There is more energy but clogged. It's not lack of energy. So if it is here, it is hypertension. If it is here, it is tension, headache, epilepsy, or whatever. So that is lack of ease in that part. There is more energy held stagnant in one part. That's disease. So in yoga, how is it getting released? It is getting released with that simple principle of stimulation and relaxation. Because if something is stagnant, and if you simply allow it to relax, the stagnation will not go. Stagnation will be there only. It's intensification and then relaxation, intensification, relaxation. So that reverses their stagnation.
Okay.
So in S-VYASA, I used to see this when I used to give DRT to those orgasm participants who have come with some ailments. For some of them, that lack of ease has percolated to even the voluntary muscles. Like if they give them Shavasana, their fingers will be like that.
Okay.
It won't be like this. It will be like
they're
that.
still holding.
So mildly. And suppose sometimes I take 1-to-1 class. So I tell them your fingers are stiff. Relax your fingers. Some will be consciously, they will realize and they will relax. Some others, consciously, even if you explicitly tell them, they can't. They will be in Shavasana, and if you tell them relax your fingers, they are tense, they will argue back. No, they are relaxed.
Okay.
So voluntary muscles have become so involuntary now. The tenseness, the tension has been held there. So that's why we give them conscious wrist. Then consciously let go. Now hidden tension will go. Same thing will happen for the lower, more and more deeper layers of stagnation also. That's how hypertension will reverse with yoga. It is not just because of relaxing. So the energy will become free.
Okay.
Energy is clogged now. It's not lack of energy. Energy is clogged. It's running there only. So I will do intensification, relax. Intensification, that will release. Energy will release. Now energy will become fluid. But just because you don't have any disease, it doesn't mean there is complete ease here. Still there are holds in you. And the purpose of yoga is to release it completely. If you talk in terms of energy. So Hatha Yoga, you can say, is a way to defrost your energy, and you will become more and more lively as you go on doing it.
Okay.
So if people understand that disease will go away with this, same progression will happen further. You will become much more lively.
So for people who are suffering from some disease and they go through this whole experience, they understand that, okay, I'm feeling better, my whatever, hypertension is going down, don't have it anymore, etc. But for people who don't have illnesses, how will they experience that?
First, they have to acknowledge that whatever they are trying to do in their life is finally to intensify themselves. They are trying to pitch up their liveliness. That's all they are trying to do.
Blow their mind.
Starting from coffee, tea, to watching exciting things. Somehow they are trying to get mind blown. So human being means you should start doing things sensibly, not allow things to simply happen by itself. Simple thing. Why do people drink coffee every day? To stimulate themselves. It's another stimulant to liveliness. So they are anyway trying to do it with the substance, but it won't work. Over a period of time, it will make you numb. If you drink for a long time, coffee, tea, whatever, it will numb your nervous system slowly. And then finally, even to remain awake for 16 hours, you have to drink 3-4 cups every day. It will become like that. So it's not a sustainable solution.
Right.
So people are telling there is a sustainable solution. That's what people did. They explored what is the solution for this. So do it as a systematic, conscious approach.
You know, people, when they try to sit in meditation, they're waiting for something to happen. Isn't it?
There are various things, various approaches.
Okay.
One can employ. You can employ various faculties and do it. So which one will appeal to a particular individual, they will have to find out. They cannot do it just because it is popular. So if you do Jnana Yoga kind of thing, there we don't work on concentration, but you will employ your logic so sharply. Finally, you will come to certain questions which won't have an answer, and you can just look after that. Attention only. Like you can just hold on to this sense of me and question, what is this sense of me? It doesn't appeal to many, but if you can do such a thing that, or if you are if you have deep reverence for somebody or something like that, that personality will capture your attention easily. You can use that personality, the emotions will flow. Now again, you don't have to concentrate as such, it will happen. So in these paths, it's not concentrating as such. You don't really work on the mind. But if you do other kinds of meditations where it's just about attention, like observing the breath, that people may fall off, sleep off.
Yeah.
So if you simply ask them to observe a thought or anything, that may become a little challenging. That is Raja Yoga path, if you put it that way.
Okay.
So it depends on the temperament of the people, what kind of meditation they have to do. But regardless of that, first they have to expend themselves first physically. That's another challenge. Unless you have expended yourself physically, you can't sit. You will be fidgety. Today, physical work has come down so much. So if you ask them to sit, they can't be. I mean, it's not. The system itself is restless. Energy is not dissipated sufficiently.
Right.
So it will be restless.
And then they're moving in patterns, standing, sitting. That's all they're doing. Nothing else.
You can't make them meditate. That will become. Actually, that's the opposite challenge. First, you were telling that people are more focused on asana and they don't want to go ahead. There is an opposite challenge also.
Yeah.
I have heard it from some yoga schools. So people get into this mode that after a few years in this yoga field, they get into this mode that now it is all intellect. All physical part is all done. So now it's all intellect and now I will do only this. But physically they would have not expended sufficiently. They think intellect is some kind of, they're giving themselves a promotion or something.
Okay.
That will become more and more mental, it won't become more and more spiritual. So because energy is not dissipated, it will run your mind only more and more.
Yeah.
You will never come to the edge of the mind. Like for me, it is always been self-inquiry only. If I sit by myself, it is self-inquiry, nothing else. By default. So just because some meditation is popular, I will not get drawn to it. It won't happen. I mean, because this has given the result, this only should happen. So that's another thing. People may initially do shopping, window shopping, whatever. They may learn many things and all that. But eventually, especially when it comes to more and more subtler practices, they will have to stick to one and do that only. Otherwise, internally there will be confusion will build up.
Right.
In the system itself, confusion will build up. When I sit down, there should be 100% clear what's going to happen now.
Okay.
I mean, meditation, what kind of things will happen, what approach I will take should be clear. But if I'm this, then that itself will keep on happening. Maybe that's better. Maybe this is better. This is not working. That will be a problem. What you call as Jnana Yoga is always about bringing my attention upon the me thought, me sense of me. What is it? To look at that. So it is about cutting out everything else from the me thought. If you approach it through devotion, it will be the opposite. It is always about ignoring myself and something else becoming prominent. So something that overwhelms me, makes me forget myself, that is devotion. That is, the direction is opposite, but the end result will be same. Because your mind, whatever we call as mind, it functions with these two bits, me and the world, me and not me.
Okay.
If you take away anyone, mind is not there. These two are always there. Or if you need a picture, you need minimum black and white. And none of them individually have any meaning. Black doesn't have any meaning if there is no white. Only contrast has a meaning. So mind always works with a contrast, me and not me.
Okay.
My temperament is self-inquiry. For you, it may be more of devotion. So you should not feel missing out on inquiry. People have that kind of thing.
So this is to understand that okay, this is my approach, this is what works for me, you'll have to probably try out few things to understand, and then and really try out in its true essence, not just go and touch and explore them at the superficial level, right?
Yes, the starting things are common. Like if you do the physical practices, and once you come to the level of breath regulation, some clarity will come. The moment there is some kind of ease in the system, some clarity also will come. This is my temperament, where this is naturally going, that will come. It cannot be done by analysis. You can't analyze yourself. I mean, analysis, I know this is all popular, self-introspection and all that.
Yeah.
But things will become clear to you only when you look. And looking is not thinking, they're different. So looking will happen once you have done asana, pranayama, breath regulation. Anybody, if they do pranayama half an hour, immediately they will sense some kind of clarity will be there. Mind will become little clear. There will be clarity about themselves also. So that won't come with thinking, it will come with some clarity of perception.
What about the shatakarmas that are mentioned in Hatha Yoga, no? Those practices? I mean, do they help in releasing the energy, the stagnant energy?
Yeah, that is a little more explicit cleansing for like little gross.
At the gross level,
gross level. That is to be done before you start. I mean, they say first you have to do it for some time. And correspondingly in Ayurveda also there are these cleansing techniques. They are much more potent, I would say. These yogic ones are simplified versions of what is in Ayurveda.
Okay.
So in Ayurveda they have elaborate procedures.
Vamana,
Virechana and all that.
Yeah.
And I have seen their impact. They will cleanse the body a lot, and there will be a sparkle.
True. Any thoughts? Have you ever come across this where I came across this through a book written by Mukunda Styles is the author. I'll show it to you after the podcast is done. He's talking about Ayurveda and Yoga, where basically he is like how you said, no, you have to identify your temperament first, what kind of person you are and whatever. So even in Ayurveda they have prakrutis, right? Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Now people with Vata will need to move their body in a particular way vis-a-vis somebody who has Pitta and everything. So I guess they both are tied in, right? Because we call Ayurveda as our sister science,
yes, they're right.
Yoga.
They're right.
So I guess we are talking about somewhat similar approaches, right?
Yes, the calibration has to be done.
Yeah.
First of all, I have started realizing in the recent years that whatever Hatha Yoga is prevalent now, it was designed around men, mostly.
Yes.
Mostly. And I have heard it from many women now that when they do that Hatha Yoga, they undergo disturbances. Their menstrual cycle will have some disturbances. For some women it has stopped. Can you believe that? With Hatha Yoga practice, it has stopped, completely stopped.
Okay.
It's like they have become a man kind of thing. So it is designed keeping men in view, and men need more intensification. We are a little dominant on the earth principle, and the lower chakras are dominant for us. So we need more of intensification.
Right.
Men are very difficult to intensify. Women are the opposite.
Okay.
Women get intensified very easily.
Okay.
But stability is your issue. I am seeing this general pattern. I'm not telling it because of students I'm telling. So they come to some intensity easily, but the stability is lacking.
Okay.
Men don't have stability issues, they have intensity issues. So even in men, women, you have to calibrate a little bit. Both cannot do the same. Maybe if both do the same, it should have equal amounts of intensity balancing kind of thing. That's what I am trying to do with whatever I teach.
Have you ever interacted with anybody from the Krishnamacharya tradition?
Yeah, I teach from that only. Not fully that.
Okay.
Not fully that. I am teaching now based on whatever I have gone through the last 15 years.
Okay.
But that Krishnamacharya Vinyasa style only I teach.
Yeah. So there they always have one-on-one. Right? I mean, that is what probably my understanding is, that they would rather do it on one-on-one instead of a big group.
Yeah.
Because again, everyone's coming back to the word temperament is
They will
different.
tailor it.
Yeah, they will tailor it to every individual's requirement. Oh, and this Hatha Yoga thing is new to me. I mean, I had not heard it about the men and women approach has to
No,
be
I am
different.
realizing it now.
Realizing
because
it now.
of
Okay.
interacting with many people. I'm realizing there is a difference. See, even in our energy system, there is a difference.
Yeah.
Women are one shade a little dominant on the higher centers.
Okay.
We are one shade dominant on the lower ones.
Okay.
And it has manifested in many ways. I mean, we are more physical than women. You are a little subtle as compared to us. And it has manifested in the voice also. We have a more bass voice which stimulates the lower centers. You have a little high pitch voice. It impacts the higher centers.
Okay.
In many ways. And we are more physical stuff, food and sex and all that. Comparatively, men are more towards such things. So the difference is there with men and women.
Okay.
Or if we are teaching mass, we can teach very simplified version. That we can teach. Like what you were talking in the beginning.
Yeah.
What everybody is doing.
Everyone, yeah.
That you teach everybody. Everybody will do some stretching and holding. That's fine.
Yeah.
Hatha Yoga was never written down as such earlier whenever it was propagated by, they say Shiva is the one who started it first. So how much of it was in the books and how much was just oral, we don't know. But much later in the 6th century or something, when this Matsyendranath, Gorakhanath, all these people, they revived it. So when they revived, many texts came, Hatha Yoga Pradipika and all that. So they talked of asanas and all that. Still, not everything in Hatha Yoga went into Hatha Yoga texts, because there were so many kinds of schools. For example, Surya Namaskar is now not there in any of the known texts.
It is not, yes.
But that Krishnamacharya said he found that book, what is that name? From Vamadeva Rishi. He found that book where this vinyasa was talked about, vinyasa practice was talked about.
Idea.
He took it from there.
Okay.
But then now the book is lost, it's not there.
Oh, okay.
So there would have been many schools and not everything would have gone into books. Even if it was written down, not everything was written down. They won't write down every other detail.
Right.
They will only outline they will give. So the Hatha Yoga is always talked of as preparation for Raja Yoga. But today we need more Hatha Yoga.
Much more Hatha Yoga.
From 6th century itself they realized, because Buddha became so popular and meditation became popular. So in his time it impacted people and it worked for a few centuries. Afterwards, again, it probably didn't work. Distortions happened, whatever. So simply sitting and trying to meditate didn't work. Then they realized we have to revive this physical aspect. Then only you can do Raja Yoga. So Hatha Yoga revival happened.
Okay.
Actually, one simple indicator for progress in yoga, if you're progressing, is it will take you towards discomfort, not comfort. If you're actually doing inquiry, it will take you towards discomfort.
Can you elaborate a bit on that? I didn't understand.
If I have a question and if you give me an answer, answer is the set of words. And I say I understand the words and I may say I got it. Words for me can only direct back to what I have already experienced, nothing new.
Okay.
So I am again in the same realm of wherever I was, nothing new is happening. If something has to happen, something totally new has to happen, if you have to get mind blown, if you have to break the barrier of the psychological process, you have to deepen the question so intensely that finally the mind will crack.
Okay.
Because instinctive reaction is, I will get an answer. Answer means satisfaction immediately, comfort. I know. I know means comfort. I know means sleep, because the moment I say I know, I won't look.
Correct.
Only when you have a question, you will look.
Correct.
So this is how thought has meddled very fundamentally with human beings. Question is not our making. Even an animal is in a state of question. Many times it will look and it will look like that. It is inbuilt. Question is inbuilt. A baby also has questions. It will have curiosity. Question is inbuilt. It is not my own making. The end result, end purpose of this question is to finally to take you beyond mind, not to keep you within the mind by explaining. So if you are truly logical, it will naturally happen. You will start seeing the logic is getting looping. It's just looping there only, or it is going into infinite regression. You will see the logic coming to an end. You will see it. Any question, if you pursue without giving up, it will come to an impasse. After that, you can just look keenly. You cannot give a philosophical answer to this. Ask somebody, get an answer. No, it won't work. Word will again direct back to what I already know. It's useless. And that is where people will seek comfort. Some answer, some philosophy. I will stick to this philosophy. I will subscribe to this guru, subscribe to that philosophy. You can subscribe to a method. You cannot subscribe to a conclusion. The moment you have subscribed to a conclusion, you are in a way gone.
Yeah.
Slept. It will make you sleep.
More inquisitive, yeah.
It will make you sleep. It will make you confident. Mind, all that psychological qualities will come up. Confidence, comfort. Now I think I know, and attention will come down. Thought will speed up. See, I don't think people differentiate this. Attention and thinking are different things. If thinking is strong, attention is weak.
Yeah. Because you're not going into the depth of it, probably.
You won't look. Yeah. Thinking dominant means I am looking at already things that I already know. I'm just looking at things only, what I have already known, experienced. I'm just making the permutation, combination, looking at them again and again. That's thinking.
That's thinking.
If I want something more, I have to be in a state of question, attention, not in a state of answer. This is a subtle thing. Always you see knowledge is very glorified, but knowledge is a hindrance.
Okay.
Because knowledge means thought, thinking process. I have information, some gathered. Knowledge is a hindrance for your attention. It will not allow you to come to a state of knowing beyond information, beyond the psychological realm. It won't allow you to cross it. It will keep you in knowledge, knowledge. Upanishads talk of this in many ways. It says, for example, Isha Upanishad says, he who worships avidya will go to darkness. He who worships vidya will go to greater darkness.
Oh God, okay.
Upanishads, they talk in this language to highlight this. If you glorify ignorance, okay, this is all life is, materialistic life, that is one kind of darkness. But if you worship knowledge, thought, some kind of philosophical conclusion, it will take you to greater darkness, greater confidence now. I will not even try to go beyond. It's a very subtle point. I don't know how many get this.
How many? Yeah, but it's worth triggering this in their minds, no? I mean,
if they understand, this is a very simple thing.
Yeah.
It's a very simple thing actually. Thought, thinking means it is something you already know. It will never give you something new. It cannot. By definition, it is memory, coming from memory.
So can an individual do it on his own, his or her own?
That's very rare. They have
very
done.
Rare, no?
People have done. Very rare. That way, I would say even I don't consider anybody as my guru as such. But there was that tremendous kind of saturation. And I intuitively knew nobody can help me. And this cannot be taught. It cannot be come by teaching.
It's not something you can spoon feed anybody.
That spoon feeding will be again a paradox. Again, somebody is teaching me not to ask.
Yeah. True.
So I somehow knew logic is coming to an end,
okay.
which means nobody can help me now. intellect has come to its end, but still question is there. If intellect has come to an end, how can anybody help me? They can only give me more answers, words. No, how can that word help me? So that kind of suffocation happened, and because of that suffocation, it cracked. I would say it cracked. And then there was suddenly a vision of something beyond the mind, very clearly, definitively. So intense, it is paradoxically, it is tremendously intense, tremendously relaxing. You can talk of it both ways. It is tremendously dynamic, at the same time it is tremendous stillness. But it will be uncomfortable. I would say you focus on a method. Conclusion is not going to help you, it is going to hinder you.
Okay.
It will make you confident. You will join a school now, it's a community, right? It's becoming like a Rotary Club.
Yeah.
It's like a club now.
Yeah.
I belong to this sense of belonging. It's all hindrance. It's not supposed to be done. You can join a group to follow a method. Don't join a group for a conclusion. That is the beginning of a religion. Beginning of psychological confidence, beginning of psychological aggression. See, you can hold back. But the seed is there. Seed of aggression is there already. Seed of aggression is there the moment you have subscribed to a conclusion. You can say, no, we are not doing all that. We are very peaceful. We will only debate. It will spill over. I know many scholars who have, for example, there are some scholars in my region, very, very well respected scholars who belong to a particular school. They have used abusive words for Shankaracharya.
Okay.
Because he is another conclusion. No? Conflict is inevitable. People can hold back. Initially, they will do it in a very civilized way. They'll have sarcastic statements on those other school. Slowly, it will flare up. It will go nowhere else. Conflict only. So nobody wants to address the seed. I don't know why. Seed of religion is there. Seed of fanaticism is there. So you can't put the seed and then say, I will hold back. I will not let the tree grow. It will grow someday when the conducive atmosphere is there.
Yeah.
Why do you even have the seed? Leave it. Throw it out. You just have the methods. Don't bother about the end, what will be the end. Don't bother about defining it now.
We humans are, I think this is a second nature, no? To draw a conclusion, to belong to a certain sect or whatever, or...
That's the correct word you used. It is second nature.
Second nature.
Not first.
Yeah. I answered my own thing. Okay.
What is the first nature is, you can see this, both forces are there in human beings.
Yeah.
On the one hand, we want to dissolve and melt away and get mind blown, whatever that is. We want that. We know I am holding myself like that. There is a disease, lack of ease. I want to release it. I want to release that individuality. That is there. On the contrary, there is also this force of survival instinct. I want to survive.
Yeah.
I want to let go, I want to survive. I want to let go, I want to survive. This flip-flop is happening. So you can call it technically as mumukshutva and abhinivesha. Abhinivesha is Yoga Sutras.
Yeah.
Abhinivesha is survival instinct.
Survival instinct, yeah. Okay.
I want to be, I don't want to let go. Mumukshutva means I want to liberate myself. Liberating means I want to dissolve, basically. It's not me going somewhere.
Yeah.
Like hypertension is a disease I'm holding. Like that there is, the words you remember, Adhi Vyadhi.
Yeah, Adija Vyadija. Yeah.
So this is Vyadhi I'm holding. There is Sara Adhi also, core hold.
And there's opposite of Saradhi,
Samanadhi.
Samanadhi.
Samanyadhi is like you hold your body tense or there's stress or whatever.
Yeah.
So even if you release that, still at the core there is a hold, that's Sara Adi. And Vasishtha says that will go only when you realize your true nature. Sara Adi means the individual. The core hold, fist. I am simply holding myself as a fist. There is nothing in the fist. Just holding. The fist itself has become me. So, but there is a longing in me. This is feeling uncomfortable. This is binding. I want to let go of this. But survival instinct wants to be. So this first nature, second nature, both are there.
Yeah. And all this, the stepping stone is Hatha Yoga. Start with
It's the easiest to start with.
Yeah, easiest to start with. No?
It is one pronunciation thing. It is tha, like your Marathi tha.
Tha. Hatha. Not Hatha.
Not hatha.
Yeah, Hatha.
You can also say our second nature is conflict. We seek conflict.
Yes.
And that also has to do with this confusion. On the one hand, we are seeking intensity. Now this conflict is giving me intensity. So there is now a mixture, it's a hodgepodge. On the one hand, I actually want to get mind-blown intensity, but I want to liberate myself. But without knowing, what I will do is I will do more of the conflicting intensity, which will only concretize me more, not liberate me more. That's another confusion. We get invested in that conflict. I want to watch such irritating things only. People will fight with random people on social media. Simply they'll fight in comments with some random person.
Yeah.
Why are they doing? Because they will say, I am trying to propagate the correct opinion or whatever. I'm trying to save the world with my comment. They are just invested in conflict. It's not happening out of any other intention. So we are doing many things unconsciously.
Yeah.
First thing is people have to be made aware. This is what you are trying to do. It's not working. And yoga is the right way to do it. It has already been explored. Do it properly. Finally, everybody wants productivity and efficiency. So do it efficiently.
And we need more efficient facilitators also to take people on the right path. It's getting so diluted now.
Yes.
It
is.
Yeah.
That is one reason I wrote the book. I want
Inquiry.
This whatever I'm talking is
from there.
From there.
Yeah. So any final suggestions or indications that you could give to all the modern people who practice yoga as to what could be their path for exploration, going deeper?
Some students, when they talk to me, they talk like this. They say, we have to pursue spirituality because it is our duty. Our sages have told us to do it. It's absolutely wrong way to do it. It is your life. You are seeking something. They just pointed out that this is what you are seeking. Do it properly. I'm doing it for myself. If I drink water, I drink for myself, not to please some rishi. It's for me. So don't do anything because I said something, because Patanjali said something, because Krishna said something. That is again religion, if you go by that.
Got it.
So much things have been explored already. So at least be humble and see what has already been done. Let me see. You don't have to believe them, but look at your own hunger. See if somebody is talking of the same thing. Try to relate. Don't look at scriptures as some distant things from the heavens. They were written by people here only. They didn't come from anywhere else. Even if somebody claimed it came from God, finally it came from a human being only, right?
Yeah.
Somebody came to a state and they said something. Fine. So don't act as if we are the smartest generation who are exploring life for the first time. Americans can talk like that because it's a very new civilization. We are not.
We are not. Yeah.
So much has been explored about life. May not be about objective technology. I don't know. At least inward exploration, so much has happened. Why you want to waste it?
Yeah.
Even Ayurveda also, people are ignorant about many of the things.
True.
Of that.
True.
No, you. So Indians, I'm talking, especially talking of Indians, have some sense. This is not a new culture, new civilization. It has so much history, so much has been done.
True.
So much is available. Explore something.
Wonderful. We'll end on that note, on exploring. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.